I had asked you to watch out for the shiny forehead. You know, I have an oily skin problem, and you said you would, and I looked at the video, and I had a shiny forehead. Okay, so let's see what you can do this time, please. It's not too much to ask. All right, are we rolling? Okay. Hi, I'm Ed Spivey. Welcome back. I'll be reading from my March column in Sojourners Magazine. This is about Facebook. It started innocently enough. An acquaintance emailed me, and using a new verb with which I was unfamiliar, asked if she could friend me. Considering she was already a friend, her request was not readily understood. It's the verb friend. Is it more intimate than the noun version? Will this involve touching? Should I consult a priest or parole officer before replying? Being the trusting individual that I am, I clicked on the link in her email, followed the on-screen instructions to fill out a few lines of personal information, you know, name, gender, criminal record, and clicked again. My life has not been the same since. It was as if I'd walked through the back of a wardrobe and emerged in a snow-covered woods illuminated by a single lamppost, against which leaned a huge and menacing ape-like monster with only one eye. Sorry, sometimes I get that Narnia book mixed up with The Lord of the Rings. Apparently I'd signed up for something called Facebook, a virtual universe where people stay in touch with each other on a daily basis with, and this must be some kind of Facebook rule, the most banal humdrum that simply must be shared. I'm having coffee and reading the paper, a friend writes on her page, an idle comment that God Almighty, who knows all and sees all, would probably fail to note, but which nonetheless triggers an automatic email telling all her friends that she just updated her page. This is now archived into a permanent space on the World Wide Web, despite the fact that it would be of interest only to a parent. What, you can read the paper but you can't call your mother? Or possibly criminal investigators looking for behavioral clues as to why, after finishing the newspaper, she walked out of her house carrying a meat cleaver. Far worse, an incoming Facebook alert triggers one's inner zombie. You can't not click on the link, enter your password, and wait expectantly, because a friend could be informing you that he has an incurable disease, or has been appointed to the Obama administration, or just received a MacArthur Genius Grant. Nah, just drinking coffee. Who invented this? It's like pen pals from hell, but without the collectible foreign postage stamps. After friending the first person, I got another request. A month later, I'm up to 72 internet friends. Some with names I recognize, others that are familiar, but whose faces are not. Being new to this universe, I simply confirmed any new friend that came along, praying that I would not, at some future date, have to write stuff on all their yearbooks. But can I trust these new friends? Are there junk friends on Facebook, like the junk email I get? Do advertisers pose as friends, and when I friend them, I end up signing up for vinyl siding, or a new cell phone, or a speed dating seminar? And what if someone asks me to friend them, but I don't want to? A colleague says just ignore their request, but never, under any circumstances, click the ignore button, because that would offend them, and they might come after you with a cleaver. And dare I invite someone to be my friend? What if they don't want to be my Facebook buddy? What if they click ignore and suddenly it's high school all over again? Do I need this in the autumn or perhaps early winter of my life? See how much anxiety this is creating for me? Should I get a date for prom now or wait until later? Suddenly I'm an insecure teenager all over again, but without the comforting cowboy-themed bedroom in which I take refuge.